Yes and no. But more specifically, yes. Now, this was not supposed to be the first episode of season 3. The first episode was going to be called something cool like land prep or greenhouse tours, something like that. But after my trailer for season 3, some of you expressed some concern that this little journey we're on called Jody Farms could be ending this year, and I do appreciate that. So I thought that I would take the time, make a little video and kind of elaborate on that a little. So what then is all this nonsense? If you'll permit me to be a little cryptic, which isn't usually my style, fact of the matter is, this whole situation I got going here, and the situation I'm referring to, if you saw the video spring update where I'm in the city, you know, I have an apartment in the city and I have a trailer in the summer here, and I do mention that this is not my farm, and that is true. This is not my farm, and it never will be my farm. And this whole back and forth situation I got going, I don't own a house, I don't own land. It's not working for me. I'm not happy. Now, it is okay to not be happy from time to time. There's nothing wrong with that. It is natural. But I do think that if it drags on, it's worth working on, because to live depressed it's no way to live over a long period of time. So, which brings us to these little vlogs. One of the main reasons why I started this was because I needed a distraction. I needed a distraction from external factors that were just bringing me down. And that's what season 1 was about. And it worked. I found a community that I didn't know was there. See, when I started doing farming vlogs, I had no idea what a farming vlog was. I didn't even know they existed. I thought I was being revolutionary, like, oh man, Jody, you're onto something here. You're the only one that's going to be doing this. But actually, luckily, I found very quickly that no, there are many people doing farming vlogs, and there's a large community, and that's kind of what picked me up in that first year. And then in season 2, I came in strong. I came in fighting. I felt stronger than I ever have at the beginning of season 2. And then lately, that distraction, I guess, has kind of been wearing off. You know, I do these things, and I didn't even want to do a season 3, but it's because of this community, because of the comments and the interaction. And I'm like, no, people actually enjoy this, and I can enjoy it too. So here we are in season 3. Now, will there be a season 4? Maybe, I don't know, but probably not next season. I think that I can benefit from a little break, and I think this channel could benefit from a little break. Watching me doing the same thing over and over and over again is kind of, well, I'm glad some of you enjoyed, but it's getting hard to find different angles to film the same job over and over again. So how cool would it be if there was a break, and if there is a season 4, if it came after a period of time, and I don't know, maybe something really cool happens next year. Maybe there's this epic storm. Maybe one of my fields get flooded, and I get the opportunity to make a real mini movie instead of just a vlog style thing. Maybe, I don't know. I like the freedom of being able to do what I want. Maybe I show up somewhere else on the internet, on YouTube. Who knows? The point is, I think that's why a lot of creators do these YouTube channels, because whatever we have, if we have like jobs, office jobs or whatever, always being told what to do, you got a mortgage, you got to pay the mortgage or whatever. This space, we're on this space because we can do whatever we want, and that's the beauty of it. So yeah, maybe you'll see me around, but definitely this year you'll see me a lot, because there is still a lot of work to do. Which brings me to my second point. Am I going to stop farming? Is this over? Is this all over? Well, I don't know, maybe, but not yet. You got to ask yourself, if I was ready to quit farming, would I really be putting all this effort into weeding perennials? And it is effort. Would I be establishing new beds of long-term crops like stinging nettle, peppermint, and yarrow? No, I probably wouldn't. And if this was my last year farming, do you think I would be teaching her new skills like how to operate the brushes? You see, I'm one of those lucky farmers. For some reason, I do not have trouble selling my products. In fact, we usually sell out of our dry herbs like at Christmas. And last year, I tried to stop that by doubling our production, and we sold out at Christmas. So with very little marketing, like I'm talking like no marketing whatsoever, just relying on the network that we've built and the network of stores and herbalists, I can't even supply that demand. I can easily double the size of this company by just supplying the demand that we have. Now, if I were to take a little bit of effort and put it into marketing and try to approach new stores, well, I could double easily again several times. The trick is, how do I do this sustainably? How do I do this without burning out, without biting off more than I can chew? And that's what I need a little space and time to figure out. I gotta figure this thing out. I gotta figure out if there's a way, if it's possible to build this up to the potential it could be, and finally break my dependence on jobs in the city, because I'm not happy there. But none of this matters. The only thing that matters is that season 3 is here. So if I can borrow a line from my all-time favorite movie, hold on to your butts. I guess what I'm getting at is that in life and on a farm, future is always uncertain. The only thing that we can do is to do our best to enjoy the present and be happy in that. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna focus on being happy, making these videos, and I hope that we can all just enjoy this for what it is. Is it the last season? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. But right now, for the first time, it feels pretty good knowing that I'm gonna get a break. And before I leave you on that, I wanna say I do not usually condone killing dandelions in the season, removing them. They are one of the first flowers that come up, and for a lot of our pollinators that we rely on as a blueberry farmer, we rely on the bees, and they really need the pollen from these early flowers. So why am I ridding my field of these gorgeous flowers? Well, I think the bees are gonna be just fine here.